First game at Lowell Park, extremely successful for the Braves. They take their first game off Katuitt this season in a huge win. Cam, how much does this mean?
Well, we talked about third time's the charm, so a huge win to beat the Kettleers for the first time this season after 2 shutout losses. But for Bourne, once again, we talked about them having tough losses and bouncing back. That's the resilience of this team. It shows character, a lot of what this dugout and what this group can do. They come back today after a 9-5 come from behind loss last night against Brewster. They put 19 hits and 13 runs on the board. Joey Kurtz, our guy on the Instagram and Twitter, mentioned that it's a tough day to be the scoreboard for Katuitt. So a bounce-back win here for Bourne, and just dominant is probably an understatement for today.
Also on the mound today, it was the last Duffy day here on the Cape. But talk about the complete pitching performance for the Bravos, Matt.
Yeah, he touched on Matt Duffy, and he set the tone from the get-go, and then the rest of the pitching followed suit. Henry Weicker came in and forced Katuitt to switch up their lineup a little bit. There were 8 lefties in their initial starting lineup, and once Henry Weicker comes in, a lefty pitcher, there were some changes. Brett Bateman, their top hitter, comes out in place of Irvin Weems, and he kept them off balance, and Ryan Fisher came in the end, got the last 2 innings done. It was just from the get-go. Bourne was just setting the tone with their pitching, commanding the zone, keeping these hitters off balance, and the defense made some great plays as well. Nice double play from Eblin to Michelle to end an inning and get Duffy out of some trouble, but it was just the pitching as a whole just was there from the get-go, and when you're able to work with a big lead, it makes you breathe a little easier on the mound.
Yeah, the hitting completely backing up that pitching for Bourne. Cam, who are a couple guys who stood out today?
Well, the whole entire lineup. We start with Derek Bender in the first inning. Once again, we touch on him so much. First pitch home run on Tucker Novotny. Sam Peterson saw the ball very well today, kind of coming into the game 1 for 6. 4 or 3 hits. We'll see how this game gets changed score-wise. 3 hits in the stat sheet. Maybe thought it was 4, but 4 good swings from Peterson overall. Castillo saw the ball well. Chufreda coming in the game having a great swing, just top to bottom overall. Bryce Eblin. You can go 1 through 9, but the Bourne bats came alive when needed and a huge confidence booster for this team.
A huge confidence boost that comes at the right time. Katuitt, one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in the league right now. But tomorrow, Matt, you got to take on Harwich, the best in the East.
Yeah, another really good team on tap here for Bourne. And you go back home to Dorn Park and a team that you didn't see through 9 innings the first time at White House Field. Went into the lightning delay after the 5th inning, and then the game was just canceled as a huge thunderstorm rolled through. But now you get your first true crack at this entire team in Harwich. And you're going back home with a bit more confidence than you had that first go-around. We've touched on it pretty much every time that we've talked in pregame or postgame Tomahawk talk. All the new guys that have come in, there'll be a lot of their first cracks against Harwich, and it'll be Harwich's first time seeing a lot of these guys. Bender, Bodine, Harrelson, Eblin. The list goes on, and the guys that they'll see for the first time. So like it was yesterday, you're happy you got this win. You flush it out of your memory. You get prepared to go again one more time against one of the top teams.
The Mariners at Dorn Park tomorrow night, first pitch at 6. Allie Navarrete here with our player of the game, Matt Duffy. Matt, you got to come back to Bourne this year after winning a championship, and today was your final day with the Bravos. Can you just talk about the emotions you have right now?
I'm obviously sad, but, it's a great group of guys last year, so I always feel welcome here. And obviously, it's great to get a win, and hopefully the guys kind of continue it for another championship.
Yeah, can you talk about some of the relationships that you've made here in Bourne?
I've made a good amount because some of the guys returned this year, like Cade Grundy, Ryan Fish, JKG, Bryce Cunningham, Bryce Eblin, and Aaron, the trainer, and Ellie, her intern. You know, they've done a lot for me, so I'm just grateful for everyone that's kind of been through my journey here, and it's been a great time.
Can you talk about, the day you had today, a really great last start. You had 5 Ks, 4 1/3, just 1 run given up. What was going through your mind on the mound today?
I just wanted to throw strikes. That's usually what I think about when I'm on the mound. So when I throw strikes, I feel like I do a lot better than usual. So that's really what the game plan was, and I went out and kind of did my job. So I'm happy with how I did.
And anything you want to say to the team going forward the rest of the summer?
Just go out and win, please. I know I'm not going to get a ring, but, it would be great to see the group of guys I've talked with for a while now to go out and win a ring.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.